Good morning. Well, it's been a while, but I'm getting back out there. Alrighty then. Well, today we are going to be looking at Amberlynn's last live stream, the High on Hootenberry's live stream. That was um, created on August 10th of 2021. This stream was very cringy to watch. I watched it twice and still have no idea what this woman is thinking. Their relationship in general is very toxic. We are going to be taking a look at this today, and we're going to be making commentary on it and looking at it and everything. But before we go any further, please do not send any hate to anyone in this video. Any commentary that I make is just my opinions only and for fun and entertainment purposes. So we are going to go ahead and watch the stream, and I will be making comments on it. It is an hour-long live stream, and I will be splitting it into two videos. So each will be about 40 to 50 minutes long, but we'll see how it goes. So let's go ahead and watch the stream and make comments and let me know what you take down in the comments. And at the end of the video, please like, subscribe, share with all your friends, and follow me on all my social medias, which will be linked in the description below once the video goes live. And I also created a Snapchat, so that will be in the description as well. At the end of the video, we are going to be making a lot of commentary on it because I have a lot to say. But this live stream in general was very cringy, and Amberlynn was just an absolute train wreck in this video. But I don't like, I don't like bullying people. But this live stream was absolutely ridiculous, and just the way that she was treating Becky was absolutely ridiculous. So, we also might go ahead and speed it up just a tad. We'll go 1.25. That way, it's a little bit faster than normal. Alright, let's get to it and see what we can come up with.
Hello. Hello.
Struggling?
Yeah, just trying to figure it all out. Waiting for people to get here. I'll explain the reason why we weren't here last Thursday and then explain hold on. Why we didn't go on the next day instead. My whole bra is out right now.
I'd first like to say that Amber does look very pretty in this live stream. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday about her live stream, and I did make a comment in her comment section about how she looks like she lost a little bit of weight, and she does look okay. She looks absolutely smug, and it looks like she's putting concealer on her knuckles again. But she does look very beautiful in her stream, and I did say that, and I do stand by that. She does look very pretty, and I hope that she continues to work on her self-image, because right now she's an absolute train wreck.
See my moves on here. I love that for me. Okay. So hello, Zaina, Luna, Roxy, Liliana, Natalia, Slut Buffet, Annie, the Caro, Merchick. Someone asked Becky, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Hi. I'm good now. Just had a rough day Thursday.
So yeah, Becky was emotionally unstable on Thursday. Is that the best way to put it? And I didn't feel like it was appropriate for me to go on without her while she was feeling how she was feeling.
Yeah, but I'm good now. Ow.
Yeah, like I was too like Debbie Downer to even think about coming on here. And then the reason why we didn't go on the next day, because I was thinking, oh, maybe we could do that. Well, I ended up in the ER because, I mean, we don't really need to go into it actually, because I don't feel like sharing it. But
this is all something too that I have an issue with. Like, if you're gonna tell your audience that you went to the hospital, like at least tell them why. Don't say, well, I just went to the hospital, but I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about my diagnosis. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. This is why she is losing a lot of interest in her audience, because she always does this. And she says that she's never gaslighting her audience, and she doesn't gaslight her audience. Well, if you're going to say, well, we went to the hospital, but I'm not going to explain why. Like, I'm not going to say why, because it's literally no one's business. Well, if it's no one's business, then don't fucking talk about it. Like, it's that simple.
I did end up in the ER for like the whole, like what time did we get there?
It was almost 4 in the morning.
No,
like
it definitely wasn't 4 in the morning.
I thought it was like 3:30 something.
Yes, because I remember I was so tired. So it was 3:30, and we didn't leave until like what, 11?
Yeah, about 11 a.m. And
So
we
it
were
was,
practically the only people there. There was like
yeah, it was a
maybe
mess.
2 other people.
It was a mess.
It
The
was-
hospital we went to is horrible, but we were already near said hospital, so we just went to that one. So yeah. Oh, we did our nails.
Yeah, thanks for the nail.
It's supposed to be like a super dark green, and this was
This is also something I had a problem with. Like, you're talking about going to the hospital because of whatever the hell was wrong with you, and then you're like, oh, look at my nails. Like, I painted my nails. Like, who the hell cares? Like, you should probably tell people why you went to the hospital and, like, what's going on. Rather than, like, oh, I went to the hospital. Like, there was this whole thing. I don't want to talk about it, but look at my nails. Like, Amber. Like, stop doing that.
Slut buffet.
Yeah, this was the first step to it, and we didn't do the second step, so it's like chipping hardcore and like super quickly.
I was
So
just messing around. It's been a long time since I painted my nails, you know.
yeah, when I go to the store,
Looks like we did it with the Sharpie.
I'm gonna
and
buy the
everything.
second step so it doesn't come off. I just forgot. I wasn't thinking. Welcome to Stream Queens, Carolyn Birch. And thank you, Merchick. Yes, I do feel a lot better. I'm on like 6 medications right now. Did you know that?
No.
I'm on 6 medications right now. I'm like feeling like an actual, like I'm an old woman or something. So love that for me. Where were you last week? We just explained it.
Yeah. I was having a really bad day.
Yeah.
And out of respect, Amberlynn did not go on live.
Yeah, out of respect.
Yeah.
And plus I just felt
Excuse me. This was also something that I noticed after watching this stream the second time. Notice how Becky said that she was having a hard day Thursday, and out of respect, Amber didn't go live. And then Amber goes, yeah, out of respect. Like, I wonder if Amberlynn understands that she's never going to stop treating Becky like an absolute trash can. And Amber's like condescending, like, yeah, out of respect. Ma'am, clearly it should be out of respect for someone that you claimed you loved and that you were with or are with or whatever. And you need to have some form of respect, not only for yourself, but for your partner as well.
like Debbie Downer. Like, because you were so upset. Like, how am I not supposed to be so upset about it?
Right.
You know?
But I mean, that's why I kept trying to like lock myself up. Just whenever I get really upset or something, I like to be by myself. That's what's comfortable, is me being by myself and gathering myself, and I'm fine not long after that.
Yeah.
So, like earlier, I was extremely irritated, and I went to the bedroom and sat there for a minute, and I was able to come out and joke around with you. I've just been like very irritable lately, I'd say.
That's a true fact.
But I'm working on it, you know.
Painted nails suit you, Becky, especially the darker colors.
Thank you, Marigold. Who said that?
Angie.
Thank you, Angie.
Or Angie, yeah.
I hope that Becky is doing better, though. I really hope she's doing better. I don't like seeing Becky upset or sick or whatever's going on with her. I really hope she is doing better. And I really hope that Amber stops with all of her condescending comments because it's getting really annoying. But we'll see if she does it or not.
Amberlynn, would you ever go back to Octavia? I feel like it was going to work for you before you went off. Absolutely not. It's so unhealthy. No. Your eyeliner, what did you say? Take care of yourself. Yeah, I feel like today I did really good on them. Like, not gonna lie. I was like, damn, I'm having some, like, good luck today or something. AJ said, I'm sorry you're going through... I am sorry you're going through you, Becky, sending love. I don't know what that really means.
Thank you, AJ. I think they probably meant, I'm sorry you're going through some...
I honestly think that Amberlynn's audience really, really, really loves Becky. But you could totally tell Becky doesn't want to be in the live streams. Could just be a me thing, but I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it is.
I mean, to be honest, it's a female thing.
You're PMSing?
Yeah, I was. And I have polycystic ovarian syndrome.
I just thought of something. Oh, wait, never mind.
So I went a long time without having my period, which is bad, I know. But whenever I do have it, it's almost like having it for the first time all over again. It hurts so bad, and it's just miserable.
Probably something you want to keep to yourself.
And it just, I don't know, not always affects me emotionally, but this last night, I just wanted to lock myself up in my bedroom and sit in there for a little while by myself. That's just how I cope, is on my own.
I'm very opposite. Like, if something's, like, going on, like, something, if I'm bothered by something, like, I want to talk about it now. Like, I don't want to, like, let it just, like...
That's probably why you don't get any along, like, you don't get along with any of your partners. Because here in just a minute, like, they're gonna have this whole thing, but let me spare you, like, the moment. Amber likes to talk about things as soon as a fight has freshly been created. She doesn't like for it to fester, and Becky likes to take time to reflect on whatever happened and reflect on her own decisions before she talks to Amberlynn. But Amberlynn's a now girl, so she likes to talk about things now. But the reality is that that's why Amber and Becky broke up, is because Amber is a now girl and likes to fight and stir up the drama even more. And Becky's just like, I need to reflect on my own decisions before I talk to you about them. That's how most people are. Most people who aren't toxic.
Steam in my brain. Like, me and you are total opposites of that. Like, if me and you have an argument, she wants to peace out. And I'm over here like, no, we need to talk about it now to fix the problem instead of just, like, letting it marinate and get worse. Because that's kind of how it feels.
That's definitely not how it is.
It's so weird.
If I argue with someone...
The fight isn't going to marinate and get worse. Most people like to reflect on their choices before they open their mouths again. You just like drama.
I want it to be like, we'll go our separate ways for maybe like 15 minutes and then come back together.
Hell, I would peace out on you too if you started a fight with me for no freaking reason and then tried to talk to me about it right afterwards. I'd peace out on you too.
Great, because
I hate that.
that's just what I gotta do.
So that's been hard because she hates how I do it and I hate how she does it. So that's why we're just good as friends.
Me and her really do get over arguments quickly, but
if you look at the relationship right now, you could see that they're not as close as Amberlynn is making it out to be. They're literally just putting on a face for their audience like they did for the last 4 years. They're literally just putting on a face. You can totally tell that there is no chemistry between them now, and they absolutely despise each other. But they're putting on a face for their audience because they don't want their audience involved in their shit.
I don't know. We do handle them differently, and I'm not going away and letting it marinate. I am going away and calming myself down and like looking at the big picture and thinking to myself, am I being irrational right now?
Why are you shaking your head? Like, that is a normal human response. You get into a fight, you stop fighting, then after that you reflect on your choices, and then you talk about it. That's how a normal human does things. That is how a normal adult would excuse me, would do it. They don't just fight and continue to fight and continue to fight and continue to fight and they don't keep letting it on. They reflect on their decisions and move forward.
Like that's so like I don't know.
And that's how I bring myself down from being so upset.
I mean, yeah, what works for you works for you. What works for me works for me. Becky, check your IG messages. I want to buy your art.
I know. I'm so sorry, you guys. I said I was back, and I am back. I've started answering emails and making a queue out of the emails I get. I'll try to go through my Instagram messages, but if you have sent me one on Instagram, try to send it to my email, which is kind of good, kind of bad art at Yahoo. But yeah, because I'm wanting the email to be strictly like art commissions and art, art stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's a work email, If you're wanting to just talk to me, ask me questions, whatever, blah, 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 just message me on Instagram and I will get to it.
On the Instagram. I love that.
The Instagram.
Amber, did you like Layla by Colleen Hoover? It's next on my list. You should make more reading content. Yes, I love that. I've read 2 Colleen Hoover books.
Ma'am, we all know you don't read.
And both of them, they've been great. And I think I currently have 3 more of her books that I haven't read yet. So I'm like super pumped. I have not been reading a lot lately. I just feel like I haven't really had the time.
You haven't had the time. What the hell have you been doing?
I don't know.
You don't work. You don't go on live streams when you're supposed to. So what exactly are you doing all day long? Talking to wifey and acting like a fucking teenager who just got her first girlfriend situation type deal?
Just been distracted with other things. So.
Yeah, distracted by wifey and making Becky feel like shit for breaking up with you when you fucking deserved it.
What blush am I wearing? I'm wearing Orgasm. Wait, I'm pretty sure.
Nobody cares what blush you're wearing.
It's called Orgasm? Something like that.
An orgasm is something you probably haven't had in like 5 years.
This is my last live comment. I canceled my membership. Well, thank you.
Good for you, unnamed audience member who canceled their membership. I don't like being scammed out of my money either. By the way, you should probably refund your fucking audience because you keep delaying your live streams and eventually you're going to get in trouble for that legal-wise. So I would be very careful moving forward.
For being a member at one point. I appreciate it so much.
She wants to know what she should have for Din Din.
Ooh, what should you have for Din Din?
I can't help you because I have no idea.
Seafood boil. You know how bad I want that? Oh my god, I want that so bad. I'm going crazy. Amber, if you want to call Becky out and actually gaslight her by saying no to how she feels, then don't get mad when people do it to you. What? I wasn't telling her how she feels is wrong. I was just saying that her and I, we disagree on how we should talk about things. That's all I was saying. Like, she disagrees with me, and I disagree with her, like, equally. No shade, but if you were going to get married soon, how long do you think you'd be able to stand and walk around? Huh?
I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
Becky, read the comments on your community post. I did.
What that person was saying was like, how long do you think you'd be able to stand and walk around at your own wedding before you'd have to actually sit down? You are so dumb.
Yesterday, but I didn't get to read all of them. I'll go back.
Someone said I've never had a seafood boil. What all is it? I mean, it could be like... I just get the shrimp, I'm gonna be honest. I just like the shrimp. There's also corn on the cob in it, potatoes, boiled egg, sausage, and weirdly enough, broccoli is really good in it. I just realized. What? I love that. Someone said Pedolin, which I'm not sure why. People are like super like spreading rumors. The person I'm talking to is 5 years younger than me. I'm literally 30 and she's 25, so I don't know where that rumor started, so love that. Gross. Someone said I just learned how to play Pokemon.
I kind of agree with the name Pedolin. I don't agree with the name at all. A lot of people don't normally date those their own age. It's usually younger people dating older people, or older people dating younger people, because older people are more mature. But in this case, calling her Pedolin probably isn't the best idea, and I think people should stop doing that because it is very insulting and can be very triggering for some people. So don't do that.
Pokemon cards. I have never knew how. I used to just collect them.
Yeah, I've never learned how to play Pokemon.
Becky, can't wait to see your new content on your YouTube.
Thank you.
How's your weight loss going? I'm gonna be honest. This weekend, I have not been on track at all.
You're never on track, and that's just your reality.
Ain't here to lie to you. I have not been on track. I don't really know. We spent the whole weekend at our friend's house, and I just wasn't on track. I'm gonna be honest. I get really triggered when I'm around people eating whatever they want.
I actually thought this part of the stream was absolutely hilarious. Like when she says, like, when Amber says, I get triggered by people eating whatever they want, and Becky's just looking at her like, really, bitch? Really? You don't eat whatever you want anyway? Really? Amber's face. Like this picture, like this right here is why I watch her, because Amberlynn's face. Ugh.
And that's just my truth. Like, if I see people eating fast food, I want it. And if I see people eating apples, I want it.
Bullshit.
So I very much like vibe off of what other people are eating, and I hate that because I need to learn like how to like just eat what I feel like is right for me. I don't know, it's hard to explain. You want to read that super chat? Or
Which one?
that one, 'cause it's for you.
Becky, I hope you are doing better. Have you resubbed to Tom Parlog now? Wishing you the best. I don't know anything about Tom Parlog anymore. I was really into his vines.
And then you stopped liking him.
Yeah,
Because of what he
said
said.
rude.
Yeah, like he just wanted to jump on the bandwagon of hating me, which was so weird.
I'll
Seems like everyone does it now.
but I don't know anything about Tom Parlog. I don't know what he's up to anymore.
Why did it take for someone else to make you want to lose weight? Why don't you just do it for yourself? I am doing it for myself, but I think it's like the support. Like, you hear all the time, to lose weight, you need a good support system. Like, some people, like, need that. And I guess that's just what I needed. Like, that type of, like, hyping me up. And plus, it's like, I almost feel like I'm losing weight for us. Like, I'm not losing weight for her. It's, like, for me and for us. Because she said something so sweet today. She was like, you know, I want to, like, hike with you and stuff. And it's like, honestly, I can't. Like, I can't right now. And that's super sad. And, like, I hate. Like, I'm getting emotional thinking about it. Like, I feel bad. But
You're saying that you're losing weight for you and wifey, but you couldn't do that when you and Becky were together. And I think that actually hurts Becky's feelings because she put up with a lot of shit on your part. The way that you spoke to her mother, you know, after she got out of surgery, and the constant the constant shit that spewed out of your mouth regarding to Becky's family and the way that you treated her family and Becky in general. I think it does hurt Becky's feelings when you sit there and say, like, oh, well, you know, I did this for Becky, and, you know, or no, sorry, I'm doing this for wifey, but you couldn't do it for Becky. And I do think that that does hurt Becky's feelings. And it would hurt my feelings too if you tried to pull this shit with me, if you were in a relationship with me, but I would have broke up with your ass a long time ago.
to do those things, I have to lose weight. And it is what it is. So, you know, you just start seeing things differently, like, depending on, like, the people in your life. And I've always wanted to travel, and Becky never did, which newly she wants to, which is so weird to me. So it's like, I thought I was going to be with her forever, so I kind of, like, put all my dreams on the back burner. Like, you guys know that. Like, a lot of you saw that. Because when you love someone, you kind of, like, do that. And it's like, now that I'm talking to someone that, like, likes to travel and wants to travel, I'm just like, wow, perfect match, hi. So it's like, now, like, I just, like, see things differently. I don't really know how to explain it. Like, you guys don't have to understand. Like, I understand from, like, an outside perspective. You guys probably, like, what going on, which I totally understand.
What's my favorite song at the moment? I literally, not sure.
Mine's Always Closer by Kings of Leon. Ooh, she's gonna go look for her favorite song. I'm pumped.
Well,
I like to know her favorite songs. They always
what
change.
is my current favorite song?
Oh, if we had to do current, okay. All time, Kings of Leon, Closer. But current favorite song, Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish. The best song she's ever done. Literally, it's just literally like 1,000 times. I cannot stop listening to it and like singing it and like belting. My soul goes into it, I promise. Will you ever show wifey to us? Probably not, because I don't think she wants to be on video, which I totally understand.
I was watching Karina Kaboom's reaction to her live stream yesterday, and Karina said that eventually Amberlynn is going to have to show wifey on camera because she needs, to make her money and her coin or whatever. And eventually Amber is going to have to show wifey and is going to have to put wifey on her channel for monetary purposes because she needs to be able to make her money, and eventually she's going to have to drown all of that out. And I do agree. I think that Amberlynn is eventually going to have to show wifey to her audience. I don't think that Amberlynn can hide her forever.
Let's see.
There's a whole bunch.
Gaming All Day said it's storming here and I'm so spooked.
I love storms.
I used to be the same way, but like I'm not. Like I've always loved the rain, but storms don't scare me as much anymore. Becky supported you as well. That's kind of mean to say she didn't. There's different levels of support. And she didn't support me in the way that I needed.
Becky supported you in the way that you needed. The thing that Becky didn't do is support you in the way that you deserve, because you act so smug and you act like you're so entitled, and Becky did not support your decisions, but tried to because you would have thrown a fit otherwise. There's not different levels of support. Support is just someone being there for you to cheer you on. Becky did that, but Becky did not support you in the way that you deserved. That's the difference.
And that's okay. I clearly didn't support her in the way that she needed.
You didn't support her at all. The only way that you supported Becky was financially.
It's just, yeah. Is it hard being LGBTQ plus in a more conservative place like Kentucky? No, because where we live, no, this is where all the gays are.
But even in like the rural area, I've never had an issue being myself.
No, not really. No. I think people have a different
view of
Kentucky versus like what it really is. Not gonna lie, it's a red state. What the fuck ever. Thankfully, I live in a blue area. Thankfully, but it's not like as hardcore as like what people make it seem. I've noticed.
J.O. Becky, I don't have message on Facebook. Okay, I will try to find you on there. Surely I don't have that many on Facebook. And Jordan just got here. It was just PMS stuff last Thursday, I feel like I'm talking too low. So if I am, you guys let me know, okay?
I just got out of a 4-year relationship in February, so I'm curious to know what made you not want to be single / not talking to someone for a while. I wasn't looking to talk to people. Like, me and Becky literally on live stream told you guys that we're not looking for anyone else. Like, we literally said that. And I don't know. I just started talking to this girl, and all of a sudden, feelings happened. And feelings have definitely gotten very strong. Like, very.
When it comes to breakups, breakups are hard. Like, just in general, breakups are very, very, very hard, and it can be very, very easy for somebody to take advantage of your vulnerability. And when Amberlynn first mentioned wifey, my initial thought is like, okay, someone is definitely taking advantage of her vulnerability, because Amberlynn already had a caretaker lined up after her breakup with Crystal, and then after her breakup with Destiny, and now Becky. She always has another person lined up a month, at least a month after the breakup, but Amberlynn met Wifey, I think, a couple of weeks after her breakup with Becky, even a couple of days after the breakup with Becky. Like, Amberlynn had already moved on. And you can clearly see that Becky has already emotionally checked out on Amberlynn, which is very sad. But I personally don't think that her and Wifey are going to last because they met after the breakup, and I do think that Wifey is taking advantage of Amberlynn's vulnerability, especially when it comes to her breakup with Becky, because it did hurt her in the beginning, but I don't think that I don't think that Amberlynn's going to last in this relationship with Wifey because of that.
Mm-hmm. So that's that. Where do you want to travel to first? I always say Bora Bora. Like, Bora Bora. Ugh, I want to go there so bad.
Oh, so bougie of you to want to go to Bora Bora.
It just seems so peaceful. Like, no worries at all. Becky wants to travel. That's new. She never wanted to travel. She never wanted to. She was too scared to go on a plane, like over the waters. She never wanted to move anywhere different. Like, my dream is to live in Seattle.
The plane was not the thing.
Becky will never do that.
The plane was not the thing. It's always been a bucket list of mine to jump out of a plane. So it's not the plane. I went through this major period around 2019. That's whenever I started becoming very afraid of everything and having anxiety, and I was afraid to leave my house, and I actually canceled a bunch of doctor's appointments, and just it got really out of control, you know. So that's what that was about. And plus, back in the day, I was like, oh, I don't really want to go far because, you know, what if something happens? And now I'm at a point where I'm like,
now you're at a point you'll live in a different state.
I don't know, maybe.
You can see the visible reaction and disappointment in Amberlynn's face. And going back to Karina Kaboom's video from yesterday, Karina said that there's a story out there that if a man meets a woman and then breaks up with that woman and says he's not ready for marriage, not ready to commit, but he commits and marries the next woman he ends up with, you can now see that Amberlynn and Becky are not meant to be together. And Becky is not wanting to move forward with Amberlynn because Amberlynn was not permanent. Because Amberlynn does not take care of herself. Amberlynn didn't allow Becky to take care of herself because Becky does have a skin condition. She's type 2 diabetic because of Amberlynn. But Becky knew and knows that Amberlynn was not a permanent relationship for her. And that's why Becky is deciding that she would be willing to move if she does meet someone new, because of the fact of she may be willing to meet and marry someone after Amberlynn because Amberlynn was not permanent for her and is not for her. And I do agree with that, and I do think that that's something to look forward to. But you could see how pissed off Amberlynn is, and I just think it's hilarious. I feel for her on a basic human level, as Karina would say, but I don't think that Amberlynn understands how done Becky actually is.
I'm leaving. You guys know how much this affected us.
Listen.
And now she's like, yeah, I'll do all of it now.
I've always said if it weren't for my family, then I'd go somewhere. But if got rid of Mitch McConnell and legalized cannabis and became a little bit more liberal, then I wouldn't want to leave because this place is great. I love it here. Beautiful. It's home.
You guys, I promise you I will live in Seattle in my lifetime.
I've always wanted to live in Colorado.
Yeah, that sounds kind of lame.
Well, it's because it was like a gay capital in the early 2000s. So I was like, that's where I'm going to go. I love that. Whenever I found out I was gay anyway, I'm like, that's where I'm going to go.
ALR, you don't owe anyone anything. There's a way to show concern / questions without being manipulative. Bothers me reading people paying to be cruel. Exactly. You are right. Amber, don't let haters get to you. You're changing, and that's what's important. I have the same passion to do things, and I know your struggle. I'm almost 100 pounds down, and I'm on my way. That is amazing. Congrats on the weight loss. Yay. Is there a way to send fan mail at the moment? Becky, you want to tell them the P.O. Box?
Yeah.
Because I think I forget.
It's P.O. Box 23937, Lexington, Kentucky. 40523. Yeah, that's the right one.
Yeah. And you could put either of our names.
Roxy Ali said, "Let's dance to Joy Division." God, I remember when that song came out, but who is it by? I don't think it's Arctic Monkeys. It could be Arctic Monkeys.
What is the song?
Let's dance to Joy Division.
I don't know. I know me some Arctic Monkeys, but I don't know if I know that.
No, it's probably not them then.
Can you confirm or deny if it's the woman who everyone thinks it is? If it's not her, you should probably clear her name. No, it's not her, and I think it's disgusting that the person I'm talking to wants to literally be private, but you guys are like on the manhunt for her. It's like really creepy, like low-key. Very creepy.
It's not creepy that your audience wants to know who Wifey is because you talk about her in every fucking live stream. And you alluding to who she is because she's already appeared in 2 of your live streams. It's not uncommon for people like myself who are basically FBI agents, and if you're a woman, you know what I'm talking about. It's not uncommon for your audience to want to know who it is. It's not creepy. It's your audience wanting to know who she is to, you know, they could either may want to talk to her, find out who she is, you know, so that, you know, maybe they can warn her about who you truly are. It is not uncommon for, you know, audience members of those who have a high subscribe count to want to know who is in their personal life. But you talk about her so much and you reference her so much that it's pretty it's a very common thing for your audience to want to know who she is. And don't be sitting there saying it's creepy. It's not creepy. If you wanted it to be private, you shouldn't have mentioned it in the first place.
Especially like to harass like random strangers. Like, what are you doing? Beck, please, for the love of God, why do you let Amber shade you like this? Oh my gosh, I saw your face. Did I shade you? I shade her a lot.
Yeah, she shades me a lot.
But she shades me a lot.
I don't shade you as much as you shade me.
You shade me
but
more.
But I said something earlier while you were on FaceTime with someone that embarrassed you a little bit, and I liked it.
What was it?
I can't remember. But
Did
she
you say
she
something?
cracked up about it, and you're like, no, don't listen to her.
I don't remember because it happens so often. I feel like. Why didn't you reschedule Thursday's live? I was going to, but I was in the hospital, so I just decided I'm just gonna wait. Becky, do you still take commissions?
Yeah. Email me. My email, I said it earlier, but I actually have it on my Instagram. So.
Rah. Amber, you should wear lashes again. Yeah, I definitely should. I miss wearing them. I just don't think I'm going to wear, like, the ones that I used to wear. I feel like I'm going to do, like, a little bit shorter. Becky, when are you moving out?
We're supposed to be ending our lease.
You don't have to say when. It's no one's business. But when... Months. Yeah. I guess, yeah. What makes you want to be in Seattle? I don't know. Like, it's just this weird, like, feeling in my heart. Like, I know exactly what I want the apartment to look like. I know exactly, like, I just want to be in the city and, like, I want to see the lights and, like, just, and, like, when it rains and, like, I don't know, something about it, like, literally, I don't know, I feel like I'm meant to live there and I just don't know why, and I hope one day I can, like, figure that out.
One thing that I do want to mention is, you know, when Becky, you know, when someone asked Becky, like, Amber, you really need to let Becky answer questions. Stop answering for her. Let Becky answer. Stop manipulating her. Let Becky answer. Because someone asked Becky when she was moving out. When Becky was moving out. When are you moving out? The question was addressed to Becky. Okay? And Amber was like, don't tell them, it's no one's business. And Becky was like, in a couple months. Like, Amber, stop fucking being manipulative. Let Becky answer the questions that Becky wants to answer. Stop being so fucking manipulative. Let Becky answer the questions that are addressed to Becky. If she is your employer, let Becky answer the questions that are addressed to Becky. Stop making Becky feel like shit. Let Becky answer the questions that are addressed to Becky.
So,
Thank you, Lindsay, for saying I look good today.
when did you lose sexual attraction to each other? Oh shit, I look beautiful.
I really don't know. I can't pinpoint it.
So was it while we were together?
I don't even.
I'm scared to know the
I don't
answer.
think like it ever left. I just think my libido has just.
Okay, she always has to blame the libido.
Well, I mean,
Oh my god, we're spilling some tea.
when did yours end?
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, you don't like being put in the hot seat. Do you?
I don't really know how to answer that question.
Why not?
I don't know.
See,
It's a weird question.
I can't tell you a time.
Definitely, like, I want to say, like, for sure, like, gone, like, completely, like a week after you broke up with me.
Yeah.
Like, completely,
Makes
like,
sense.
I literally can't even look at you like that no more.
Mhm.
People can be like, oh my god, that's so rude. But it's just, it is what it is.
Nah, it's not rude because I stopped looking at you like that a long time ago. You know, and it's like all that clarity I got was the thing that pushed me to do it. And now that I've done that, a whole lot more things are making sense. So I'm running with it.
Oh, things are making sense. I want to hear.
Yeah. I mean,
Tell
I
me
don't
more.
know. It's just
I'm feeling fidgety.
every time I talk to my cousin and she gives me a tarot reading, it's like very accurate and it's telling
she
me
do
what
me
path
a-
I need to go on, and everything just makes sense. And I'm seeing all these weird signs, and my intuition's working, and I know this. I don't know how many of you like go and watch the tarot readings on YouTube and stuff, but there's this one, Esoterra or whatever. She's good.
Never heard of her.
I watched her a while back, and it resonated with me very well. I
Oh shit.
It did happen. What she said would happen.
Amber moved to San Francisco. It's nice here. Ugh, I used to live right next to San Francisco. I would never live there. Like, I like going there, but Is it hot over there? Right now it's in the 70s, so I'm loving that. We did come home to our AC being broken, but I love my apartment complex. They fix shit like this. Literally, the minute you call, they're like, on the way. So that's fixed. Welcome to Stream Queen, Sam. Becky, I might be moving to Kentucky. Can I take you on a date and show you what real support and kindness is like?
I mean, we could be friends, but I mean, I don't know about dating. I'm not really good at meeting new people. That's why I like to keep the old ones around. Because
Totally relate.
I already like them, you know? So, but I mean, I do like to make new friends, for sure. I'm just not good at it. Especially when it comes to like long distance friendships. I'm not good at replying. Like, I'll open it and I'll start typing out half a text and then get distracted and not send it for days. I just did that today. It was so ridiculous. Can't believe I left my ex-girlfriend's mom on red all weekend. Bless her.
I don't understand the relationship, but I probably never will. I wish them the best of luck. I really do think that their relationship is toxic, and the way that Becky always alludes to the fact that they should have broke up a long time ago, and that she lost feelings for Amber a long time ago. I think it's a good idea that she's now being brutally honest with herself. But that was part one of the High on Hootenberry's live stream. I will go ahead and post part two sometime today once this one gets edited and posted later on. But thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.